Curtis and Son Funeral Home, Sylacauga, Childersburg. Funeral service for Mr. Bobby J. McDaniel of Sylacauga will be Saturday at 11 a.m. at Curtis and Son North in Sylacauga, with burial in the Blue Spring Cemetery. Visitation from 10 until 11 o'clock at the North Chapel on Saturday. Curtis and Son Funeral Home, North Chapel, directing. Memorial service for Mr. William P. Verstrate, age 81 of Sylacauga. That will be Tuesday, November 27th at 11 o'clock in Curtis and Son North. Visitation from 10 until 11 prior to the service. Mr. Verstrate died Monday, November 19th at Sylacauga Health and Rehab. In lieu of flowers, donations can be made to the Holy Cross Catholic Church in Childersburg, the Activity Department at Spring Terrace Assisted Living, or an Alzheimer's or Cancer Association. Online condolences at curtisandson.fh.com, Curtis and Son Funeral Home, North Chapel, directing. Mr. Tom Fay Jenkins died at his residence on Wednesday. Curtis and Son Funeral Home, North Chapel, will announce the arrangements. And funeral service for Mr. Jerry Ray Dealey, age 67 of Sylacauga, is today at 1 o'clock from the chapel of Radley Smith Funeral Home, with Brother Wally Resendez officiating. Burial in the Evergreen Cemetery. Mr. DeLee died Saturday, November 17th. Visitation will be this morning from 11 a.m. until 1 p.m. at the funeral home. Memorial messages may be sent to the family at radleysmith.com, Radley Smith Funeral Home, directing. Faye Jones Kemp, age 80, died November 17th at Citizens Hospital in Talladega. Visitation will be Sunday, November 25th from noon until 1 at First United Methodist Church of Talladega. In lieu of flowers, donation can be given to the Memorial Fund of the First United Methodist Church in Talladega. Funeral service for Mr. Howard Benji Wilson, Jr., age 80, is today at 11 a.m. from the chapel of Radley Funeral Home. Reverend Clyde Coker officiating. Burial in the New Rocky Mount Baptist Church Cemetery. The family receiving friends 10 until 11 o'clock today at the funeral home. Mr. Wilson died November 20th at Bethany House in Auburn. Radley Funeral Home in charge of the arrangements. Memorial service for Ms. Catherine Darkworthy, age 86 of Kelladon, is Saturday at 2 p.m. from Kelladon United Methodist Church. The Reverend Mike Jackson, the Reverend David Bailey officiating. Burial in the Kelladon Memory Garden. The body will lie in state at the church 30 minutes prior to the service. The family receiving friends this evening, 6 until 8 o'clock at the funeral home. Mrs. Worthy died November 19th at Princeton Baptist Medical Center. She was a member of the Kelladon Methodist Church. The family will accept flowers or memorial contributions to be made to the Children's Harbor, 1 Hour Children's Highway, Alexander City, Alabama, 35010, or to the Kelladon United Methodist Church, P.O. Box 279, Kelladon, 35081. Memorial messages can be sent to the family at radleyfuneralhome.com, Radley Funeral Home, directing. Funeral service for Ms. Erlene Aunt Dean Milliner, age 80, is Saturday at Pleasant Hill Baptist Church in Sylacauga at 11 a.m. The Reverend Curtis Seals officiating. Burial in the Pleasant Hill Church Cemetery in Sylacauga. Visitation today 1 until 8 at the funeral home. Ms. Milliner died November 17th at her residence in Sylacauga. Online condolences at communityfuneralhome.org, Community Funeral Home, Sylacauga, directing. Funeral service for Miss Hannah Mae Wilson, age 99, is Saturday at Mount Olive Baptist Church in Childersburg at 1 o'clock with Dr. William Spann officiating. Burial in the Friendship Baptist Church Cemetery at Talladega Springs. Visitation today 1 until 8 at the funeral home. Miss Wilson organized the first choir at Friendship Baptist Church in Talladega Springs and served as Sunday school teacher for over 20 years and worked in missions. Upon moving to Childersburg, she united with the Tallahatchie Baptist Church under the leadership of Reverend Frederick Jemison. Ms. Hannah Mae Wilson passed away November the 20th. Online condolences at communityfuneralhome.org, Community Funeral Home, Sylacauga, directing. Funeral service for Miss Ruby Crawford will be 1 o'clock Saturday, November 24th at Peace and Goodwill Baptist Church in Kelladon, interment in the church cemetery. Visitation today 2 until 6 o'clock at the funeral home, Wright's Funeral Home, Alexander City, directing. And memorial service for Mr. Donnie Sewell Smith, age 82, of Goodwater, is today at 2 p.m. from the chapel of Radley Funeral Home. Reverend Jeff Hardy officiating. The family receiving friends today, 1 until 2 at the funeral home. The family will accept potted plants, or memorial contribution can be made to the Alabama Epilepsy Foundation or to Children's Hospital of Alabama. Memorial messages may be sent to the family at radleyfuneralhome.com. Radley Funeral Home in Alexander City, in charge of the arrangements. These obituaries this morning brought to you by Curtis & Son Funeral Home, the North Chapel on Highway 21 in Sylacauga, and the Childersburg Chapel on Highway 280 in Childersburg. 256-245-4361 for pre-need funerals, burials, or cremations since 1975. Curtis & Son Funeral Home, Sylacauga, Childersburg.